Πού είναι ρε μαλάκα το Άικος? Ναι ρε φίλε. Με φόρτιζα μάλλον σου. Ωραία πράγματα. Ναι, να τα κάνουμε έτσι.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Threads one in. Caceres is wide and looking to get onto this. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Oh!
He's been caught on it here. And Torres! Big moment! Massive goal!
Να θυμάσαι γκαντέμι. Σας.
And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Όχι ρε κόλλη
Well,
τέλος,
he had
περάζει.
time to weigh up the fact that the keeper
Κατηγορία
was
3 είναι το
vulnerable
παλικάρι.
and he
Άνω
duly
κολλητιά.
lobbed him.
Greece are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Gullit.
Oh, really well played.
He's
Wow,
found the way
de Jong
through.
πήγε βόλτα.
He's found
Πάσα.
can he finish? Oh, he's brought
Penalty.
it down and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I
Τι
just
κάνει κανένα μπάνιο ρε μαλάκα.
committed himself too early.
Μόλις βγήκα από το μπάνιο ρε μαλακές μου λες.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a
Αυτό
side,
αν
they
εννοείς
never
ότι είναι
lost
πολύ
focus
άσπρο.
despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he welcomes it in. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that could set him on his way. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Yeah.
Sets it behind for a corner kick.
Τι μυρίζει μαλάκα κάποτε, επειδή είμαι άσπρος. Και καλά. Ρε Όξον.
Alexander-Arnold. There's a probing ball.
Milan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Alexander-Arnold clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Scholes. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Madrém?
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Scholes makes the interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's tried one!
Oh!
And he thumps it clear. And it's Beckham. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, once...
Mbappe! A real chance.
Παλώσουμε του λουσέματος εδώ πέρα.
30 minutes gone.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Μεγάλη ανατρόπα.
That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill.
Yes.
As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack.
Just the goalkeeper. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fernando Torres. He's through here. Mbappe. Van Balten gets a foot in here. Van Dijk tries to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Greece have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep...
He's gone for goal. Beckham. Now it's Torres. He could be in here. Torres! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Scholes. Fernando Torres. Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Alexander-Arnold, lobbed in behind. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Moved on forwards. Scholes. Now it's Torres. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Greece have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Greece do appear to have
Ryan
made a
Sokkan,
change.
Ryan.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pullet with the foul.
Λογικά.
Shapes to shoot. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And claimed it back swiftly. Zico. Caceres. Scholes. Milan have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Merchant dramatic.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for Greece. Number 7, Pele. Number 26, Targets. Number 13,
Thuram with the clearance.
Seedorf. Number
Now it's
6,
Pullet.
Daniel Van Buiten.
Now it's Messi. He has found a way through.
Number 23,
Guardiola.
Real Martinelli.
Bastoni.
Number 3, Rijkaard.
Neymar.
Number 21,
And it's
Pirlo.
Pullet.
Number 15,
And they're back on the ball again.
substitutions
Great
taking place.
Kenny put it away! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And Dijk is
The
there,
attendance
and
for
he
this
can pick it
match
up.
was 71,600.
Chance to finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's going for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. Greece have their third corner. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh no, what has happened? Tries a shot! He scores! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up.
Έλα ρε φίλε. καμέ.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Caceres. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar.
Να πάρε.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bastoni. And he's picked out the run.
Vinicius Junior.
Is on his own. And he's heaved it away. Milan thwarted in the end. That move lacked any sort of thrust. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line.
Consigo.
Guardiola. That has not gone well. Shifted upfield. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dealt with nicely
Hello.
by the defence. Greece get their fourth corner. He's got full. He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Neymar.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Speculative strike. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Oh, that is us. Shot a goal. And that has fair fizzed.
Neymar just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Messi chasing after it. And the shots!
Bravo Martinelli.
And that may just do it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Greece take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Pete.
Has a look and has a go. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From
Vamos, guys. Stadio Brasile. cheat θα σε κάνω σου. Πάμε. Από αυτούς θα ήθελα Μαλντίνι, Πέδρη, Μπάτζιο. Μαλντίνι, Πέδρη, Μπάτζιο. Vamos.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop.
Μαλάκα
It is
αυτό είναι.
tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olympico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. And already we're underway here.
Σήμερα.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. Might be Messi!
Αυτό.
He
Vamos, bro.
The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
He's got away. Maldini cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball. Face to face for chance. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. Tomiyasu. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, super fine. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Έλα ρε Βιέρα.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Yeah, the pass was bang
No,
on, and he just
ripescare.
had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without
Bravo,
reply.
Virgil.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi, and he's on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one
Oh,
player who
malla,
wants on
che
the
non
ball
lo
running
so.
at defences, and that's precisely why.
Roberto Baggio. Zico. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Muore Scille. Scille madre.
His defensive quality there. Now there's he's had a shot. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Greece find a little doubt. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Deve essere in totale.
And it's Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
15 minutes till half-time.
Oh, shit!
Is flagged offside. Lam, and it's been given away. That has been cut short. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Infatti scalo sacco Turan per carta e vera.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri. And here's Forlan. Stood up well to him there.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Roberto Baggio. He's got the
Già ti cani squadrol precopriti.
It could be a lifeline. Two more needed. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Kimmich. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Baggio is eyeing up his options in the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, red, nice interception. Kusanov, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Zico. He's having a go! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on, where they left off after the break. They should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Greece are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni. Sostituzione per la Grecia. Numero 17. Vieira. Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 26. Il numero 19.
Πάμε, brother.
And the second half gets underway. Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Hullet. And that interception was... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Greece different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to...
Real chance!
Απίστευτο, ρε.
They've done it!
Γυρνάει
The
μόνο τραγούδι.
second half off to a spectacular start.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And the finish! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Oh, smashing header! Has another go!
Άντε γαμίσου, ρε μαλάκα.
And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his eyes giving it away. And Messi!
Άκου.
And he hits the net. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Greece take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Sostituzione per la Grecia. Numero 7, numero 13, Sedorf, numero 15.
Kusanov,
Lasciano il campo per
Petri,
il numero 11, il numero 21,
Baggio powering
Pirlo,
forward here.
il numero 6.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
1113 spettatori.
Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lucas Moura. Look at the space here, and that's played in low. Referee's given a throw. Petri. Lahm. It's Petri. Davids clears. Petri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Greece present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure.
Nice.
And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. There's the hit.
Έλα, δε.
There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Another one. This must be his personal high. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ball is over the line. And it's Maldini. And that should get the job done. Forlan, Shevchenko hits one!
Τι είναι ρε μάλα.
Taken with style. Comeback is complete. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kusanov. Kyle Walker. Kusanov, the man that is... And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He has found the way through. Roberto Baggio. Bergomi does well to stand up to him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Bergomi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot it goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once.
Il quarto uomo indica
Rafael
6
Leao,
minuti di recupero.
Messi, so nearly the perfect ball. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. And he's taking no chances there. Davids. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Rafael Leao herring after the ball here. And the shot! Roberto Baggio plays a delicate...
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, τι σούταρε ρε φίλε.
Can he pull it off? Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Forlan certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Now it's Forlan, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rafael. Can he finish?
Oh.
They have stood level at the last. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be...